Ladies and gentlemen, any day where we can play new games or have access to old games is a good day in my opinion. Lucky for us, Xbox is about to bring over some classics to the platform, and this isn't just a couple games. I'm talking over 1,400 games are coming to the Xbox just next week. So we're going to break all this down in this video. My name is Robot Joe and I'm your host as always. Let's go ahead and get started. Xbox is pretty much constantly in the news cycle right now due to this Activision takeover and all this stuff, but there is some stuff being overshadowed, and 1,400 retro games are coming to the Xbox next week, and I want to tell you how this is possible and how you can play them. Remember, if you enjoy this kind of content, hit a like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and let's go ahead and get into it. Xbox's biggest content drop in history sees over 1,400 retro games arrive next week as part of the cloud-based Antstream Arcade. So it's always part of the conversation like, man, we don't really have access to old games. Well, Xbox is kind of going to help us out on that. And a great thing about this, which is really cool and it might be telling for the future, even Nintendo titles and PlayStation titles are going to be part of this. That's right, you're going to be able to play PlayStation and Nintendo games on the Xbox. Let's go more in depth. So the service is called Antstream Arcade. It is not available yet, but it will be. It'll be an app you download. This will only be available on the Xbox Series S and X. So if you have an Xbox One, unfortunately this will not be available to you. This is what the icon or the logo will look like. So when you're downloading this, I'm pretty sure this is what it's going to look like. We have a couple screenshots so we can kind of see the interface now. Look at that, that looks good. I would love to play this. I freaking love old games. And it's really nice how they have them in categories like adventure games, fighting sim games. Antstream Arcade gives you unrestricted access to some of the best games ever made, and new games are added every month. Over 600 original minigame challenges with new challenges every month. Take on your friends or the global leaderboards, or just try to earn gold in your favorite games. That is amazing in itself already. Pick up the second controller, enjoy some of this classic couch co-op action with some of the best beat 'em ups, shmups, fighters, platformers, and more at your fingertip. What the hell is a shmups? A shoot 'em up, maybe? I'm assuming, and they just wanted to edit it down. Multiple people playing the same game, no problem. You have 4 save slots on every game to play with and continue to pick up wherever you left off. Now, what games are actually coming to the service? I have a list right here. So the game library, as it sits right now, has 1,470 games. So we have the Amiga with 201 games so far. This is crazy. The Amstrad, 35 games. I like how they have arcade games. I love arcade games, man, but I'm not gonna spend $500 on an arcade machine, and you only usually get to play like 1 or 2 games. Look at all these games. This is awesome, man. I truly cannot wait to do this. Atari 8-bit, Atari 2600, Atari 7800, C64, DOS. Wow, even DOS games. That is crazy. This is amazing. Look, 5 Gameboy games. I know you're saying, well, it's only 5 games, but this is from the Nintendo. This is what we want to see. This is a great step in the right direction. Atari Lynx. Look, the Sega Genesis. I wonder if there's some legal loophole to why they can't say Nintendo Game Boy games or Sega Genesis games. You know what I mean? MSX. I don't even know what an MSX is. Crazy. The NES, 33 games. Star Wars. The Emperor Strikes Back. I love the old Star Wars games. They're so freaking fun. PS1. The PS1 only has 2 games. But again, a great step in the right direction. The SNES, 42 games. This is so freaking awesome, man. ZX Spectrum? I have no idea what that is either, but it has a ton of games. BMX Freestyle Simulator. I wonder how a simulation game would run on something like this. MSX2, they only got 1 game, but they made it in. Atari 5200, 1 game. It seems like the Xbox is the place you want to be if you want to play some old games, man, and this is awesome. This is going to be updated every single month. I wonder if this is free or something you have to pay for. Regardless, it's a step in the right direction. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Will you be playing any of these games? Will you download this? Do you think this is a good idea? I would love to hear your opinions. Guys, remember, if you enjoy gaming news, gaming stories, and Nintendo Switch content, then you're in the right place. Hit a like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, and you guys know me. I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.